go back to many, many names, and we look ahead to those who will set the pace in the future. We ask now your blessing upon this field as we will be cutting a ribbon in just a moment, and that with the blessing upon this field, everyone here today would take a part in saying amen with me. God bless this field. Say amen together. Amen. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh.
And the Millville Maverick, we have with us our Board of Education President, Miss Kim Carty, and our Millville High School Principal, Mrs. Jamie Sutton, to cut the ribbon. And that is it. There we go. Let's go, Bolts. All right. Thank you. The teams will be coming on very shortly. Enjoy the rest of the festivities. Concessions there tonight. Enjoy the night, everybody.
Good evening and welcome to the brand new Wheaton Field at John Harbaugh Stadium. For tonight's high school football matchup between the Lenape Indians and your Millville Thunderbolts. We welcome you to a high school opening this football game. In the spirit of good sportsmanship, tonight's contest is being conducted according to the rules of the NJSIAA. These rules provide for fair competition among players. Spectators cannot promote good sportsmanship by observing the rules of fair play. Any verbal, written, or physical conduct related to race, gender, ethnicity, disability, sexual orientation, or religion shall not be tolerated and could subject the violator to ejection and may result in penalties being assessed against your team. Everyone is requested to take personal responsibility for keeping this competition at a high level of good sportsmanship. Spectators are reminded not to loiter, especially near the refreshment stand, and everyone should remain seated during the game. Anyone who is disruptive in any manner, which includes running, will be ejected from the game by the police. Bottles and cans are prohibited to be brought into the stadium, and by order of the fire marshal, smoking is prohibited on all school grounds. Violators will be removed by the police, and at 7:10 p.m. the gates will be locked and no one will be permitted to enter the game. Your cooperation is appreciated. Fans, please enjoy the complimentary football program for tonight's game provided by the Millville Thunderbolt Club. They can be picked up at the entrance gate. Team rosters and information on tonight's game are included in the program. We thank the Thunderbolt Club for all they do for our student athletes, including offering 25 scholarships to deserving seniors each year. This evening we welcome Lenape High School. Joining us is Athletic Director Mr. Brian Laddie. The Indians enter tonight's game with a record of 2-3. They are coached by Mr. Joe Wojnarowski.
There he is.
We have Mr. Craig Atkinson and Mrs. Jamie Sutton as our special coin tossers. The captains for tonight's game for Lenape, number 4, Joyce Chapman. Number 5, Ronald Rodriguez. Number 11, Jalen Mims. Number 20, Michael May. Number 77, Michael Surrum. For the Thunderbolts, number 5, Jacob Zamot. Number 8, Asir Cornish. Number 16, Kyle Conyers. And number 53, Marcus Offord. Lenape has won the toss in the third Millville seed to start the game.
Good evening and welcome to John Barbour Stadium at Wheaton Field and the brand spanking new John Barbour Stadium at Wheaton Field, where tonight WJFL American League Division action, the Lenape Indians visiting the Millville Thunderbolts. With the superintendent, Tony Trongone, I'm Rich Van Noord, and let's set the game aside just for a second, Tony. You have a dual role here. You're the color man for this game, but you're also the superintendent of the school district. I want to congratulate you for the job you did to get this together and make this event happen today.
Thank you, Rich. And again, it's a team effort. I want to give credit to some folks, my BA, Rich Davidson. I drive him crazy. And then also Chavone Construction.
And here they are, the reigning, defending New Jersey Group 4 state champions.
They're coming into a different way now, Rich.
They threw a curve at us, Tony.
They did throw a curve at us. But anyway, credit goes to a lot of people like that. Bottom line, what I said earlier is the kids deserve the best, and then we're going to try to provide them with the best facilities.
So Millville coming off the bye week. But before that, a 21-7 win over St. Augustine, and they have set themselves up for a run here to get back into the Group 4 playoffs. Meanwhile, Lenape coming off a win last week in Voorhees against Eastern. We're going to take a pause for our national anthem.
Ladies, at this time, please stand and remove your hats as the Millville High School Marching Band, under the direction of Mr. Rob DeSantis, honors America with the playing of our national anthem.
National anthem. Mother Nature has not been kind to northern New Jersey, but they have been kind to us today. Mother Nature has kind of held off the rain, and it looks like a low chance of rain for Millville throughout the evening. As you're watching your TV screen, you have a wind blowing from left to right, a northerly wind coming across the field at about 10 miles per hour. Lenape coming off their 21-3 victory over Eastern. They are 2-3 on the season. They have one common opponent, and that is Williamstown. Millville won 26-12 in that very sloppy game at Williamstown. And meanwhile, Lenape defeated Williamstown at home by a score of 17-14. They'll be led by their quarterback, Jalen Mims, and their all-conference defensive back, Michael Lenape. Meanwhile, Millville will have their studs on offense with Jacob Zamat, Teron Hale, and of course Latsier Brooks. So looking forward to a good game tonight.
Yeah, and then this is the kids are calling this a get-back game. We call it a revenge game from last year. If you remember, Rich, we were winning 17-0 at the half. And something happened in the second half where we fell asleep and we took a big L. But I think it was we made some corrections after that game. So, but they're ready. I talked to many of the coaches and the kids, and they're saying they're serious about this game.
Ethan Blackburn kicking it off for Lenape, and that's going to go into the end zone. So there will be no return. 1st and 10, Millville to start the game. So one thing that the prep game really drove home, Tony, is the fact that teams that used to play bully ball like Lenape did last year against Millville ran a ton of bully ball, a lot of power. They can't do that this year. Tom's River even had a tough time doing it.
Yeah, our defense is stout. We have one of the best defenses in the state. And the thing is, I'm wondering when our offense is going to start to congeal.
Naeem Sharp in the backfield. Tight bunch to the near side. Brooks to the far side. They're going to hand it off around left edge. Just White. And White will get a first down over the 30-yard line. Gain of 11 for Demir White.
Talking to Coach Ayala. Running back by committee, and whoever's got the hot hand's going to go. It's going to be either White, Wallace, or Sharp. And
Millville will go fast. Hale to the near side, Brooks to the far side. They go H-back. That's Collins. Now Hale in motion. And they pop pass it to him. And he goes across the 35 down to about the 40-yard line. That's going to be a gain of about 9 yards, depending on where they spot the ball. And there's a flag on the play.
Talking about flags, Rich, we were pretty good last week with one penalty for 10 yards.
Correct.
Compared to the Williamstown game, It's a big improvement. So
So it'll be a 1-yard run for Hale and then a 10-yard penalty against Millville. Second down, 19 for Millville, the ball at the 22-yard line. Zamat in shotgun. He's got 2 wides near side. Now Brooks in motion. They're going to get him on a sweep left. Brooks is going to be tackled for a gain of 2. They're going to mark him for 1 to the 23-yard line.
So Coach Ayala said he's going to get the ball in Brooks' hands, and you see that right there. But downfield blocking wasn't as good as it was last week. We had some good downfield blocking last week and against Irvington.
Gain of 1. It's going to be 2nd and 18 for Millville, ball at the 23. Two wides to the far side. Zamat takes the snap. Out in the flat, he's got a man. That's going to be Xavier McBride across the 30, and he'll be driven out of bounds at about the 32-yard line.
Two receivers going long, and then McBride with the under pattern.
Gain of 9. And it brings up a 3rd and 9 for Millville. The ball at the 32-yard line. 2 wides near side, 1 far side. Zamat takes the snap. Straight drop back. Has time. Rolls to his right. Looks. He has a man. Wide open. It's Brooks at the 45. And he's tackled there. First down for the Thunderbolts. Gain of 13.
Brooks coming back and helping his quarterback.
First and 10 for Millville, their own 45-yard line. 9:29 left first quarter. Glad you could join us on QBC TV as well as Facebook Live and YouTube. Hale in motion, bad snap. Zamat going back, and he'll fall on it inside the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 23-yard line. Loss of 22.
That's the first time I've seen this year with Offer and Zamat.
So that's going to bring up a 2nd down and 32.
Could really use a defensive holding call now.
Zamat with Brooks to the far side. Now Hale in motion to the far side. Another bobbled snap. Zamat escapes 1 tackler. He'll take it himself. He throws it away. There's going to be a flag, and it could be against Lenape because it's downfield at the 30-yard line. Let's find out. An eligible man downfield against Millville, and Coach Olszewski is going to definitely decline that. So we'll bring up a 3rd down and 32. Well, I don't know, Tony. I think on a play like this, you just might as well throw it up to your athletes and see what they can do.
Yeah, we'll see what defense they put up. They got 2 deep safeties. They have 2 guys on. See what's over the top on Brooks. So Hale's left alone over here on the near side.
Zamat in shotgun, 3rd and 32. There's the snap, straight drop back. Down the field, he's got a man, it's going to be picked. That's Michael LeMay at midfield. And he'll be run out of bounds. And they're going to throw a flag. It'll be a half the distance penalty against Millville.
communication with Brooks and Zamat because Brooks held up on his route.
So already for Millville,
number 2 on defense.
2 penalties for
yards
25 yards.
That run. First down, Lenape.
Newman is going to be the guilty party here, and he gives Lenape very good field position inside the 20 at the Millville 19.
How many times our defense will have to make a stop, Rich, this year?
Rodriguez is the running back behind Mims. Mims straight ahead handoff. Rodriguez is get inside the 15 to about the 12-yard line. It'll be a gain of 7. Second down 3 for Lenape. Ball to Millville 12.
Same power play again.
Tom's River ran this a lot. Rodriguez, the running back. Hand off. Rodriguez, he slips, and he gets nothing because his knee hit the ground. Maybe a loss of a yard. It's going to be a loss of a yard. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 4 at the 13 of Millville. So they flank Lenape out to the far side. Rodriguez in the pistol behind Mims, the quarterback. Mims calling out the signals. Millville moves but does not go. Yes, they do go across. They're going to call an offside against Millville. I didn't see him going across. It was a linebacker, and just because they moved does not mean that they crossed the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's the definition of encroachment, right, Rich?
So a 5-yard penalty against Millville, the 3rd already.
First and goal, yeah.
And it's 1st and goal. For the Indians at the Millville 8-yard line, excuse me. 6:40 left first quarter. Mims takes the snap. He's going to take it himself. He's going to go nowhere. Millville smothers him at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 2nd and goal from the 8-yard line. Actually spot the ball at the 9, so it's a loss of 1. 2nd and goal from the 9. Mims takes the snap. He's going to roll to his left. He's being chased down. There's a penalty, and a touchdown goes. But there's a flag on the play. And it's going to be a hold against Lenape. So the penalty will send the ball back to the 19-yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal from there.
Second and 18 for the Indians.
Second and goal from the 19. One wide each side. Mims over center, takes the snap, looks back, throws it into the end zone, and the ball is overthrown, incomplete. It'll bring up a third down. Tried to hit Michael LeMay in the back of the end zone, but that was well covered. Third and goal from the 19-yard line for the Indians. A mistake-plagued first quarter for the Thunderbolts. Trying to limit the damage here. Third and goal from the 19. Mims back to pass, throws the ball in the end zone. The ball's going to be incomplete. And Lenape will bring on the field goal unit. They do. Ethan Blackburn will come in for the field goal. This is from 36 yards. There's a snap, ball down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. And then we have a whistle. Referee is coming in, and they're discussing it. Looks like the penalty will be on Millville, and the field goal will be good.
Personal foul, hurdling, defense. That penalty is declined. The result
So a
of the play,
hurdling penalty against Millville, and Lenape strikes first on Blackburn's 36-yard field goal. 5:26 left, 3-0 Lenape back after this.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Sharp and Brooks back deep, and there's Sharp at the 15. Has a hole, 20, 30, 35, leans forward near the 37-yard line, and Millville takes over in good field position at their own 37.
Last drive, we were moving the ball down the field pretty well, and as always, penalties are killing us. And then the high snap, that was about a 22-yard loss there,
It was a 22-yard loss, correct.
So we need to cut down on the miscues and drive the ball.
At the 35-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Thunderbolts. Hale to the near side, Brooks to the far side. Sharp is the running back.
Coming this way.
1st and 10 for the Thunderbolts. Handoff, Sharp into the line, across the 35 to the 37. Gain of 2, 2nd, 8.
Number 6, Nate Sharp. Out there, number 7, Steve Grimes. Yeah, total of 2nd and 8 of the Thunderbolts.
They're leaving the same personnel in there.
Sharp stays in at running back. 2 wides to the near side for Millville. 2nd down, 8 from the 37. Again, Sharp. And they're going to catch him in the backfield for a loss. Loss back to the 33-yard line, a loss of 4. And it brings up a 3rd and 12.
And the left side needs to sustain their blocks. And the offensive line.
Holly and Brooks to the far side, Hale to the near side. Zamat barking out signals, takes the snap, looks, fakes. Being blitzed from the backside, and he'll just take it as far as he can. He'll be sacked at the line of scrimmage, no gain, and Millville will have to punt. Jaden Jones will put it away for the Thunderbolts, standing inside of his own 20. Snap is good. There's the punt. High end over ender. And it hits at the Lenape 45 down at the 48 with 3:32 left in the first quarter. First and 10 for Millville at their own 48-yard line. Lenape's going to go to that power set with Rodriguez at running back. Straight ahead handoff, Rodriguez, and he goes nowhere. He loses a yard back to the 47.
Our defense is catching up on them now. They're following the pulling guard on the power to know where the ball's going.
3:05 left in the first quarter, 3-0 Lenape.
What do you think of the play clock, Rich?
You got to love the play clock. Keeps the back judge honest. Second and 11 for Lenape at their own 47-yard line. Two wides to the near side, Mims at quarterback. Takes the snap, he'll take it himself. And he'll get to the 49-yard line maybe. We're going to mark him at the 48. Gain of 1, it'll be 3rd and 10. Third down, 10 for the Indians. Ball at their own 48-yard line.
Lenape has been unsuccessful in their pass play so far. Overthrown balls both times inside the penalty with the touchdown pass.
Mims takes the snap, drops back, he's going to roll to his left. He's got a man, and he's going to be met. He's not going to get the first down. Mark the ball just inside the 44-yard line. It's going to be an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up a 4th and 2. Out there for Lenape was Queen Figgins, the tight end. Blackburn will punt the ball away. And we have a timeout on the field. 1:22 left first quarter, 3-0 Lenape. Back after this timeout.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
And now, back to the game.
Looks like Lenape's going to go for it here. They're lining up on 4th down.
That's for the hard count.
And not getting it. And there's a flag on the play. It's going to be aiding the runner, I'm almost positive, because it came from the referee behind the play. And the ball should be marked short of the first down. He never made it to the 42-yard marker. And here is the referee.
Aiding the runner. Offense, number 11. 5-yard penalty. Repeat 4th down.
I didn't like the spot.
Yeah, the spot was not very good because Mims never made the 42-yard hash. Never made it even close.
So we didn't have the opportunity to decline the penalty and take the ball on down.
So Lodzier Brooks will be back in deep for Lenape.
Let's see if they kick it right. Because Lenape's well coached. They kick it away from Brooks.
There's a snap, it's handled. And the kick is nearly blocked. And it will have a Millville roll. Then it's kind of a neutral roll now, inside the 30 to about the 26 or 27-yard line. So Millville will take over with 1:03 left first quarter.
McBride with almost a block right there. Let's see if we can settle down and get a sustained drive here, Rich.
Tony, I got to give McBride a little credit. He stayed in control, didn't rough the punter. Because if he took a chance and laid out, he might have roughed him. So Brooks goes to the far side. And a bunch set to the near side. White's the running back. 1st and 10 from the 26. They hand it to White. Cuts it upfield, and he'll get it to about the 30. And that'll be a gain of about 3 or 4. Call it a gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
Love the way Demir's, his legs never stop churning. Very hard.
2nd down, 7 for the Thunderbolts. The ball at their own 30. Under a minute now, 37 seconds left first quarter, 3-0 Lenape.
We haven't heard anything from Hale yet.
Zamat takes the snap, handoff. Goes to White, gets to the 35-yard line, gain of 5. It'll be 3rd down and 2.
We're going to run out of time here, Rich. About 15 seconds left in the quarter.
Millville will go fast, 10 seconds left in the quarter. And again, straight ahead and getting the first down. Trying to figure out who carried the ball. Jamal Wallace Jr. carried the ball. Thank you.
Okay. Coach Iowa, if anything, you're going to get a couple yards. Wallace can squat almost 500 pounds twice.
And that's the end of the first quarter with the score. Lenape 3, Millville nothing. Back after this timeout.
Hey parents, there's something you should know. If you don't teach me about money, that's okay. I'll live off your nest egg for the rest of my life.
Feel confident talking to your kids about money.
You're gonna find me a real one, right?
Before it's too late. Get ready at td.com/kidsandmoney.
Complete.
It's time for sports on the Quinn Broadcasting Network. QVC brings you local sporting events, action-packed specials, and play-by-play coverage of the area's sporting activities. From Pop Warner to college sports, Quinn Broadcasting covers it all. Join us now here on QVC for today's exciting event.
First and 10 Millville at their own 37-yard line.
Wallace Jr. has stayed in the game as a running back.
Brooks to the near side. 2 wides to the far side. Zamat. Lenape blitzes. They get it to Hale. Hale and a flag against Millville. It'll come back. He has a first down, but they're going to call a penalty against Millville for a hold.
Holding. Offense, number 15. 10-yard penalty. First down.
Shamar Collins on the hold.
Shamar likes to be known as Marty, Rich.
Ball at the 38-yard line.
And we're back in these compromising play calling now because of the down and distance.
Second down, 19. Millville shooting themselves in the foot with mistakes here in the first half. Millville has the wind at their back. Lenape threatens a blitz. Millville picks it up. Zamat escapes. He's got room in front of him. He's going to slide down at the 37-yard line. He's going to gain 9. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
More laundry on the field. No.
Second down, 10 for Millville. The ball at the 37-yard line. Wallace stays in the game at running back. 3 wides. Hale to the far side. Brooks to the near side. 2nd and 10 from the 37. Bad snap, handled. Hand off to Wallace. Rumbles forward, has the sideline, barrels his way over midfield. Down to the 49 of Lenape. 14 yards for Wallace and a first down.
Nick Bride with a great block. Taking the defensive end inside.
Naeem Sharp checks in at running back. First and 10 from the Lenape 49-yard line. 2 wides near side, 1 far side. Hale with single coverage to the far side as LeMay drops in from his safety position. Another bad snap. Zamat will get the ball off to Sharp, and Sharp's going to go nowhere. He's going to lose yardage as Zamat panicked. He had time, Tony, but he panicked on the bad snap.
They have McBride going on a fly pattern. Tight end.
Second and 14 from the Millville 47-yard line. Brooks in motion. Snap back, throw out. Hale across midfield. Picks his way, gets near a first down, has it over the 40 to the 38 of Lenape. So that'll be a first down. Gain on the play of 15.
Would have like 4 tackles on that play.
At the 38 of Lenape. First and 10 from the Lenape 38-yard line. Fakes the handoff. Zamat back to pass. He's going for Brooks. And Brooks is
offensive interference.
Going to be called for an offensive pass interference. That'll send Millville back 10 yards on the offensive penalty.
Keshawn Jones was wide open.
So it'll be an interference call against Millville. Another penalty for the Thunderbolts. And talking before the game, Tony, we said, the only way Millville loses this game.
Offense, number 1, 15-yard penalty, first down.
It's a 15-yard penalty. You get first and 25. Is it they have turnovers and penalties, and they certainly have had now 5 for 55.
Back to our old ways.
So it's 1st and 25 for Millville at their own 47-yard line.
They got Brooks by himself here now, though, 22.
Playing soft against Brooks. Another bad snap. Zamat can't get away from the rush, and he's going to be sacked for a loss of 8. Snaps are bad tonight. They've been clean all season, but tonight, not so good. .8:56 left, and Millville playing the game in which you feared would keep Lenape in it, and they're letting the Lenape Indians stay in this game through poor play. Second and 33. Zamat back to pass, looks down the field, will take it himself, and he'll get to the 47-yard line, gain of 8, 3rd and 25. Third down, 25 from the 47-yard line.
The battery of Marcus Offer and Zamat, at least all last year, no problem with snaps. This year, no problem. Look for the tight end to go long.
3rd and 25. Zamat back to pass. He's got time.
Oh, Brooks
He's got
open.
a man on a cross here. It's Brooks. Gets away from a man. Gets down to the 30-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 23. They're going to mark it inside the 30 at the 29. And that'll bring up a 4th and 1.
See maybe Wallace will be in the game. Now they're going to keep Sharp in the game.
Handoff around the right edge. And that's Sharp. And Sharp will have the first down at the 26-yard line, gain of 3.
Keep moving, guys.
And there's a player injured for Lenape. So Millville with a 2nd and 33, able to convert and get the first down at the 26. Injury timeout, 7:19 left first quarter, 3-0 Lenape back after this timeout.
Care has some big news to share with you.
We're here opening more locations and offering more services every day,
including our newest locations on Pearl Street in Bridgeton and High Street in Millville.
We're here with convenient, high-quality, and accessible healthcare services all under one roof.
We're here just a call or email away.
We're here to provide compassionate care for you and your family.
We're here and we're ready when you are.
Complete Care Health Network, ready when you are.
Are you looking to sell your house?
If you're looking to sell your house, I find buyers.
Are you looking for a house to buy?
If you're looking to buy a home, I find sellers.
Could your dream become a reality?
I can help you make your dream home a reality.
Call today at 856-392-6195.
I turn a house into a home. Your home.
Visit Carlos at www.carlosalvarez.exprealty.com.
And now, back to the game.
So Millville was whistled for a 15-yard penalty. It should be a first down for Millville, because it's a spot foul, and the spot was at the first down. And the referees are saying no, it's 4th down and 13. Ball spotted at the 41-yard line. It should be a 1st and 10 call here. Zamat, straight drop back. They call the screen. They've got Brooks in the middle of the field. Breaks one tackle, gets down to the 30-yard line, and that's it. It's going to be a turnover on downs, down to the 31-yard line. Gain of 11 on the play.
Keep on shooting ourselves in the foot.
So Millville holds the ball for 6 minutes and 14 seconds and comes up empty. I need an explanation on that penalty, Tony. If you're going to mark it from the spot, personal foul, then it's a first down, and then you mark it back.
Right. Correct.
Mims at quarterback. Going to roll to his right. Here comes a blitz, and they've got him. And they'll take him down.
Let's see your corner.
All the way back to the 20-yard line, and they're going to mark it at the 23-yard line. Let's see the replay on that. Can you run replay? Where was the initial contact taking place? At the 21-yard line, and they mark it to the 23. So a loss on the play of 8 for Mims. And it's going to bring up a second down and 18 from the 23-yard line. Mims takes the snap, straight ahead handoff and going nowhere. Maybe losing a yard is going to be Rodriguez. They'll mark the ball at the 22-yard line for a loss of 1. So it's going to be now 3rd down and 19. Ball at the 22-yard line. It'll be a 3rd and 19 for the Thunderbolts. Lenape and Lincoln to the near side. Mims in shotgun. Takes the snap, straight ahead handoff. And Rodriguez will just go straight ahead, and he'll get 7 yards to the 29-yard line. And Lenape will punt it. Brooks back deep. It's nearly blocked. And Brooks will fair catch at the 41-yard line. 4:47 left in the first half. Played very sloppy football. 70 yards and penalties here in the first half.
They got Demir White in it, running back.
Holly is a wide receiver to the far side. A trips action to the near side for Millville. White, the running back. There's a snap. Straight drop back. He's got a man down the middle. It's Hale. Hale will be tackled by Lenape at the 31-yard line. 28 yards to Hale on a first down.
Skinny post, right? There's a seam right in the middle of the field. Good pass by Zamot. And the dependable Hale with the catch.
At the 31 of Lenape. 4:27 left in the first half. White stays in at running back. Handoff, White up the gut. And he'll get inside the 30 to the 27-yard line. That's a gain of 4 for White, 2nd and 6. .349 left in the first half. Millville does have all 3 of their timeouts. Zamot takes the snap, straight drop back. He's got time. Looks, he's flush, he's got plenty of room. Cuts it up, 15. Cuts it up, 10. Down to the 5-yard line. 22 yards for Zamot.
That was our receiver. They were covered. So Lenape's doing a good job of covering our receivers on that play. Great job by Zamar.
And you're focused on the receiver. You're not looking at the quarterback. And that left all sorts of room for Jacob Zamar. First and goal for Millville at the Lenape 5. Handoff. And in for the touchdown is Demir White.
One of Demir's goals is to be the first one to score on this.
So Demir White from 5 yards out, and it's now 6-3. Kick is up, and it is good. 3:07 left, first half. Millville 7, Lenape 3. Back after this timeout.
Imagine living without pain. For over 35 years, Doctors Beebe and Doyle have helped thousands of people find relief from all types of pain. Millville Chiropractic Center has 4 doctors on staff specializing in hands-on or light-touch, drug-free pain relief methods. The examination, x-rays, therapies, and adjustments are all performed at one location. Schedule a consultation today. Enjoy life without pain and discomfort. Millville Chiropractic Center, the area's #1 pain relief center.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
We're back.
Millville getting ready to kick off. Michael Lenape and Riley Rodriguez back for the Indians. Waiting for Lorenzo Lewis's kick. There's the kick. End over ender. Lenape at the 9. Looks for room, and he'll be hit and dropped at the 27, maybe the 28-yard line. They'll mark it at the 27, and that's where Lenape will have it 1st and 10.
Nice tackle by Aiden Dawkins. So we got 3 timeouts left, Rich.
All 3 timeouts left for the Thunderbolts, which they can use on defense if they want the ball back. First and 10 Indians at their own 27-yard line. They're going to go to that power set. Mims, movement on the line for Lenape not called, and Millville gets it, and Riley Rodriguez goes nowhere. No gain. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
Tackle by Joey Zaman.
I would think if Millville stops him here, Tony, that Coach Ayala would call timeout.
Lenape hasn't been successful in the air, so the likelihood is going to be a run. Huh?
2nd and 10 from the 27-yard line. Trips to the far side for Lenape. Mims will roll to that side. Here comes the blitz. They've got him. They're going to get him, and they're going to drop him. And so Millville should call that timeout. Back to the 23-yard line, loss of 4.
Tackle by Tayshawn Newman, number 2.
So we have a timeout on the field. 2:09 left first half. 7-3 Millville back after this 30-second timeout.
For all your windows and doors.
Our only products are windows and doors.
We have windows, entry doors, and interior doors.
We have a large inventory of windows in stock.
Many are ready for your immediate pickup.
We sell direct to contractors and homeowners.
For all your window and door needs, it's Plowman.
We know windows and doors.
118 East Vine Street, 856-327-2841.
Thunderbolt.
And now, back to the game.
We're back. 2:09 left. 3rd down and 14 from the 23-yard line. 2 wides, far side, 1 near side. Mims takes the snap, straight drop back, looks, he throws. The ball's thrown deep and no one knows where it is. Incomplete. Stops the clock. Millville with 2 timeouts, and they're going to get the ball back on a punt.
So you know, Rich, we have new lights, and there's lights at the bottom. Those lights at the bottom are ball tracking lights. So when the ball does go up that high, it enables the receiver to see the ball. Wow.
In Marlton, Cherokee with a 24-0 lead, and the ball's partially blocked. But it takes a Lenape roll and will die at the 41-yard line of Millville with 1:53 left in the first half.
So I was saying these lights up here, Rich, people think the lights up top light the field, but there's lights in the bottom facing upward. So with a punt or a high pass, it's able to be seen because of how technical the lights are. They weren't direct and focused on the field anymore. It's called a ball tracking system.
1st and 10 for Millville. It's great stuff. Thanks. At the 41-yard line, 2 wides, far side, Brooks near side. Handoff, Sharp, across midfield, plows forward to the 45-yard line. Gain of 14 for Sharp. That's a 1st down, and Millville will get up on the ball. 1:44 left in the half. 2 wides, far side, Brooks near side. They'll flip-flop Sharp, clock running, 1.5 minutes. Now they'll bring Hale in motion. And they get it to Hale. Hale's going to throw it. Got him in! It's Brooks! Touchdown! Terron Hale to Loxier Brooks. And the first person other than Jacob Zamont to throw a pass this year throws a touchdown. 45 yards. Hale to Brooks.
Great play call. And they had single coverage on Brooks.
And Millville will call timeout. We'll take it with them. 1:18 left in the first half. 13-3 Thunderbolts back after this timeout.
Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small town focused and customer based. We know you and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a nonprofit and federally insured. Solid as the Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
And now, back to the game.
Millville's going to go for 2. 1:18 left here in the first half. Zamad in shotgun. They got a quad formation to the near side. Then they're going to get it to Brooks, and Brooks is going to break the first tackle, and he's going to get... No, he's not going to get in. They say he did not get in. No good. 1:18 left. 13-3 Millville back after this.
Are you just part of the crowd?
Do you feel isolated and alone?
Do you wish someone would see your gifts?
Would you like to be seen as an individual?
A person of value.
Full of life and purpose. Part of a family that cares?
At Mintz Insurance.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Lorenzo Lewis will kick it off for the Thunderbolts. Michael LeMay, Riley Rodriguez, that's MJ Lincoln back for Lenape. 13-3 Millville. Minute and 49 seconds between touchdowns for Millville. There's the kick. Short end over ender. It'll be Lincoln picking it up at the 20. Looks for room. He's tripped up at the 34-yard line, and that's where Lenape will have it first and 10 with 1:13 left in the half.
Well, our kickoff team coverage has been better this year compared to other years.
Certainly had to cost us against Williamstown, obviously.
Oh, with that one play, yeah.
But they certainly have buttoned it up a little bit. And Lenape has it first and 10. At their own 34-yard line, Mims in at quarterback. Two wides, far side, LeMay near side.
Looks like a stunt going on here. Yep.
Mims is going to throw it pass to MJ Lincoln, and he's going to be taken down. Gain of 3 to the 37-yard line. And Lenape's going to call timeout.
That's an interesting call for a timeout.
Going to bring up a 2nd down and 7 from the 37-yard line. That is an interesting timeout given the fact that Lenape has not moved the ball tonight.
They're giving us an opportunity to get the ball back and make another score. 4:05 left in the 2nd and 7.
Lincoln and LeMay will come to the near side of this formation out of the timeout.
And when we see their quarterback just throwing the ball up, I'm smelling a turnover with an interception.
So Millville does not have the slot covered up. They're leaving it wide open. Mims drops back, looks, throws, and the ball is going to be caught by LeMay. He'll have a first down at the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 10. And now we have a flag thrown against Millville.
Why is that a flag? Perfectly legal hit.
So it's going to be a gain of 10 to LeMay. A first down for Lenape. And 15 more yards against Millville. And it's a completely unnecessary call by the referees. It's a clean
After
hit.
the play, personal foul, taunting. 15-yard penalty at the end of the first down. Left.
I did not see taunting.
So 1st and 10 at the Millville 37-yard line. So a first down and then another first down by penalty. LeMay goes to the far side. Millville's leaving the slot receiver uncovered. Back to pass, Mims throws it, and the ball is incomplete behind LeMay.
Receivers are doing the next pattern. They had another receiver come underneath. And I don't see any touch.
So here is the supposed, I guess they're going to call.
He stood over him.
Yeah. I think they're going to call Joey Zamat for standing over him and taunting him.
Kayshawn Jones, number 7.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. Sorry about that, Joey. So 2nd and 10 from the Millville 37-yard line.
Millville faithful making some noise.
LeMay and Lincoln to the far side. Four wides for Lenape. And now we have a whistle, a delay of game. It's going to be a delay of game against Lenape.
Game. Offense, number 11. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
It's kind of hard to have delay of game with the clock sitting right in front of you. 2nd and 15 from the Millville 42-yard line. Mims back to pass. He's flushed out. Looking for it. He's going to throw the ball, and it's going to be incomplete. Trying for Carmen Craig, but the ball falls incomplete.
Another great coverage by our Thunderbolt defensive backfield.
So 3rd down and 15. 34.5 seconds left, and I don't know, Tony, I think you make them punt here. If you can stop them, you make them punt.
Yep.
LeMay and Craig to the near side. Lincoln to the far side.
Are they going to run it on the left side?
Mims is going to throw the ball, and it's going to be incomplete. So Lenape will have to punt the ball.
And stops the clock, Rich. 31 seconds.
So Millville will get their hands back on the ball. Not with a lot of time, but they'll get their hands on the ball. As Blackburn will punt it away for Lenape. And Brooks is back deep for the Thunderbolts. There's a snap and the punt. It's shanked to the far side. It will hit and go out of bounds at the 25-yard line with 22.9 seconds left. Millville has the ball at the 25-yard line with a timeout. And they do have wind at their back. About a 5 to 10 mile an hour breeze.
See how Lenape we'll put probably 8 guys in the backfield. Count 4, 5, 6, 7 right now. 8.
So 3 wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. White in motion. They're going to fake it to him. Now they get the ball, and it's to Brooks at midfield. And he'll get out of bounds with 12 seconds left. And a flag on the field. Here's a surprise.
Illegal man downfield.
Nope.
Ineligible downfield. Offense, 5-yard penalty. First down.
So an ineligible man takes away the big gain of 37 yards. So with 12 seconds left, Millville has a timeout.
Lenape is not respecting Kayshawn Jones. They're putting their people on Hale and Brooks.
They're going to hand it off to White. White tries to break a tackle, gets to the 42-yard line, and that's the end. They say that play took 12 seconds to run. 22 yards for White and a first down. But that's the end of the first half. With the score, Millville 13, Lenape 3. Back with halftime right after this.
We're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
Hey parents, there's something you should know. If you don't teach me about money, that's okay. I'll live off your nest egg for the rest of my life.
Feel confident talking to your kids about money.
You're gonna find me a real one, right?
Before it's too late. Get ready at td.com/kidsandmoney.
Complete Care has some big news to share with you.
We're here opening more locations and offering more services every day,
including our newest locations on Pearl Street in Bridgeton and High Street in Millville.
We're here with convenient, high quality, and accessible healthcare services all under one roof.
We're here just a call or email away.
We're here to provide compassionate care for you and your family.
We're here and we're ready when you are.
Complete Care Health Network. Ready when you are.
Are you looking to sell? It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Fans, let's hear it one more time. The 2023 Millville High School marching orders.
If you're looking to sell your house, I find buyers.
Are you looking for a house to buy?
If you're looking to buy a home, I find sellers.
Could your dream become a reality?
I can help you make your dream home a reality.
Call today at 856-392-6195.
I turn a house into a home. Your home.
Visit Carlos at www.carlosalvarez.exprealty.com.
Imagine living without pain. For over 35 years, Doctors Beebe and Doyle have helped thousands of people find relief from all types of pain. Millville Chiropractic Center has 4 doctors on staff specializing in hands-on or light-touch, drug-free pain relief methods. The examination, x-rays, therapies, and adjustments are all performed at one location. Schedule a consultation today. Enjoy life without pain and discomfort. Millville Chiropractic Center, the area's #1 pain relief center.
It's Plowman's for all your windows and doors.
Our only products are windows and doors.
We have windows, entry doors, and interior doors.
We have a large inventory of windows in stock.
Many are ready for your immediate pickup.
We sell direct to contractors and homeowners.
For all your window and door needs, it's Plowman.
We know windows and doors.
118 East Vine Street, 856-327-2841.
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small town focused and customer based. We know you and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a nonprofit and federally insured. Solid as a Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
Are you just part of the crowd?
Do you feel isolated and alone?
Do you wish someone would see your gifts?
Would you like to be seen as an individual?
A person of value.
Full of life and purpose. Part of a family that cares?
It's time for sports on the Quinn Broadcasting Network. QVC brings you local sporting events, action-packed specials, and play-by-play coverage of the area's sporting activities. From Pop Warner to college sports, Quinn Broadcasting covers it all. Join us now here on QVC for today's exciting event.
Pregame, here's that interview.
What's going on? I'm here with Coach Ayala, and today we're going to talk about how they're feeling about this new field and everything. So, may I ask you, how you feeling about this new field, your first game on here? And you think there's going to be some advantages, you know? How you feeling?
I mean, I'm just happy just because, you know, the kids got, you know, a new facility to play on. I mean, obviously there's advantages in the sense that, you know, you play faster on turf. But just to have this for them and them have the ability to have this in their city, I just think it's great for everybody.
Yeah, that's amazing. So do you feel like this is going to boost, like, you know, have any advantages to most fields? I know this is probably the most advanced field around here. So do you feel like, you know, your expectations on this field, like you feel like you got to win at home now, or how you feeling about tonight?
I mean, I don't think the field changes the expectations. The expectations are to always win and to go win at the highest level, you know. So as far as you know, field-wise, I mean, I think this is the best stadium in South Jersey, period. I mean, I've been to every stadium. I mean, there's good stadiums out there, but they went above and beyond with the facility and how they did it. They did it right. They didn't just throw turf down and leave the track. They did everything, and they made it all, you know, they put it, you know, all the work into it to make it look the way it is, you know.
Yeah, it's a very beautiful field. They got everything perfect on this. So my question is for you, like, what sort of things you need to do today to win this game? Like, I know obviously your expectation is to win every game. That's how it should be. So, like, what things do you feel like you need to do today to win your first game on this beautiful, beautiful field?
Listen, we have to be efficient and effective offensively. We got to make sure we execute, stay gap sound defensively, and win the special teams battle. That's it.
All right, cool. Thank you so much. Gets back to the broadcast.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
We are at halftime, and Millville leads this game in the WJFL American Division game against Lenape, 13-3. With the superintendent, Tony Trongo, I'm Rich Van Noord, and Lenape started this game off, 5:26 left in the first. Millville shooting himself in the foot with all kinds of mistakes, one of which was an interception by Michael Lenape for Lenape, who took it down to about the Millville 30-yard line, and then a 15-yard personal foul penalty on top of that put Lenape in great position. They couldn't move the ball. They kicked a field goal, Blackburn from 36 yards. Made it 3-0 Lenape with 5:26 left in the first. And Millville just kind of really kept, I don't know. I mean, poor play, you name it. Looked lackadaisical and finally got things together with only 3:07 left in the first half when Demir White took a 5-yard run. Lewis's kick made it 7-3 Millville at 3:07. They then held Lenape on a 3-and-out, got the ball back, and Latsier Brooks took a 45-yard pass from, of all people, Teron Hale in a flea flicker play that Zamat threw into the flat to Hale, and Hale threw it to an open Latsier Brooks for the 45-yard touchdown. The pass failed. They went for 2 points. And that's where we stand at halftime, 13-3. Total yards, Millville, 234. Lenape, 21. That tells the story right there. It's only a 10-point game, Tony.
It was always one step forward, 2 steps back with Millville, whether it be penalties or even the high snaps. We had some of those high snaps that, again, and watching our Thunderbolts 3 years, in the 4th year I've been watching them, and never had that issue. And I think we got that out of the way. Pretty good there with Zamat and Offer, what they're doing. But the good thing is we're ahead 13-3, Rich. After watching what we saw in the first half, and I don't know, trick play. When you're winning the trick play, Vince Lombardi, when you're playing the Cowboys, they said they're going to beat us on a trick play. They're not confident in what they're doing. So I love our Thunderbolts, but I still think that we got to win with Brooks, and we got to win with our running backs ground and pound.
Lenape has not shown any inclination to move the ball tonight. They have just 21 yards overall, 22 through the air, and they have -1 on the ground. Mims has 4 carries for -12, and Rodriguez 6 carries for 11. They've only run 19 plays for the entire first half. And here's the halftime stats for the Indians. 21 total yards, 3 penalties for 20 yards, and they've allowed 234 to the Thunderbolts. Meanwhile, flip that over to the Thunderbolts, and you take a look at the stat that really has to ring out to you when you're looking at the Thunderbolt stats. And that is, Tony, 8 penalties for 90 yards. That is something that has to be cleaned up. Millville showed 2 weeks ago what they can do as a team when they clean it up against the Prep, and they dominated the Prep in that game and were able to take that game. But you take a game where they have 8 penalties for 90 yards in the first half, and you keep a team like Lenape in the game.
And they were, even at the end of the first half, where they made a drive. Lenape made a drive at the end of the half. I was like, oh, my God, I'm hoping we don't have any type of, play by Lenape to make it a closer game, a 13-10 game. I was getting worried.
So the 3-minute stretching period after halftime is just about ready to wind down. Millville will kick the ball off. Lenape will possess the ball to start the second half. And, you know, I tell you what, it's not a rocket science thing here when you're talking about football. I think for Millville, just clean up the mistakes.
Well, the yards speak for themselves, Rich. And I think as far as passing game, I know we're talking about student athletes, but I really don't think Lenape's going to be a threat in the air, except for those when they let the slot receiver open, they take a quick gain there. But as far as any long ball, I don't think they're a threat. So.
Jalen Mims passing is 3 of 9 for 22 yards. Meanwhile, Jacob Zamat, 8 for 10 with 1 interception for 97. Demir White, 6 carries for 50 yards in the game. And Jamal Wallace, 2 carries for 16. For Millville on receiving, Latsier Brooks, 4 catches for 93 and a touchdown. Teron Hale, 3 catches for 44, and he's thrown a touchdown. So that's the first pass in the first 5 games thrown by someone other than Jacob Zamat.
About to get the kickoff now.
Lincoln and LeMay back for the Indians, waiting for Lorenzo Lewis's kick. There is the kick. It's an end-over-ender, and LeMay at the 14. Excuse me, at the 19. LeMay looks for a hole. He's going to take it out to the 40-yard line. So good field position for the Indians to start this drive.
Yeah, we can't go back to our old ways with the kick return, with the kickoff coverage. I'm going to be putting some shout-outs with the field, Rich, in between plays. First would be Rich Giovinazzi. He's our ground supervisor. Done an outstanding job. Johnny on the spot, not only here on this site, but also at the high school. Done a great job, great addition. Thank you, Rich Giovinazzi, for all you've done to prepare for this game.
Cherokee over Williamstown, 31-0 in Marlton. Mims back to pass. He's got a man. The ball is incomplete. Bring up the second down and 10. Hey, and I want to give a big shout out tonight to Dot Smith. Dot, thanks for watching Millville Thunderbolt football. I know she's a big fan of Millville, the Phillies, the Eagles. She follows Virginia Tech football. And, of course, who in Millville is not a fan of Mike Trout? So, Dot, thanks for watching tonight. Appreciate you keeping an eye on Millville football. Second down, 10 from the Millville 40-yard line. Mims back to pass. Here comes the rush. Down the middle, ball's caught and juggled, but Lincoln, I think, keeps control of it for a gain of 14 yards. First and 10 for Lenape at the Millville 46. And here's the pass over the middle. Lincoln was wide open in between 3 Millville defenders.
Yeah, we've been giving that up all day.
2 wides to each side for Lenape. Connor Hepperlin is the running back, and Mims is going to take it himself, and he's going to be stopped after a yard gain.
Stopped by Joseph Zamat and Nasir Cornish.
Second down and 9 for Lenape. Ball at the Millville 45-yard line. Down in Ocean City, the Eagles of Winslow with a lead over the Raiders of 20-6. 2 wides to each side for the Indians. Mims takes the snap, and we're going to have motion against Lenape.
I'm going to take a timeout and give a shout-out to Catlett Masonry.
Offense, number 2, 5-yard penalty, second down.
Catlett Masonry and Jason Catlett put the commemorative bricks of our alumni at the entry of our new stadium. Great job, did it gratis for us, and we really appreciate the effort and the time he put into doing that for us. Thank you, Catlett Masonry.
Second and 14. Mims back to pass, looks, he's got a man, and it's LeMay, and it's through his hands. Incomplete, brings up a third down and 14.
Zamat came in for a stunt.
Speaking of those bricks that were out there, I'm just very happy, and for purely selfish reasons, I want to say the Millville class of 1982, the 100th graduating class, sponsor of one of those bricks out there.
It really is touching to see that. I saw Dr. Miller's brick, his family, his wife passed away, but, making sure that those people were recognized.
3rd and 14. Millville showing blitz. They bring one extra. Mims throws, and the ball is picked by Jaden Jones. And they're going to call pass interference when he's going for the ball. That's not a pass interference. Both players going for the ball. Here's the replay. And that's a clean play by Millville. No question about it. They're both going for the football. That's not a penalty. It's picked off by Millville. We'll see what the call is.
Coach Iowa not happy about that call. I don't think the refs are sure what the down and distance is now.
We'll get the call from the referee. Got to be another 15-yarder against Millville.
Pass, holding, defense, 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. 3rd down.
So it's a 10-yard penalty, but it's not an automatic first down.
Millville faithful unhappy with the call.
Brings up a 3rd down and 4 for Lenape at the Millville 40-yard line.
Lenape has been known to run a quarterback keeper.
And Jalen Mims is the one to do it. He's carried the ball 5 times, minus 11 yards. 3rd and 4 for Lenape. Straight drop back. Millville brings pressure, and Jaden Jones has got him. And there's a fumble, and Millville they had it, but then lost it, and then it was recovered out there by Adrian Roman. And there's a penalty flag down the field. And they're going to give Lenape a first down.
One step forward, 2 steps back. James Jones had to come out of the game.
Pass, holding, defense, number 12. 10-yard penalty that results in a first down.
So Lenape will have a first down off another penalty by Millville. 10 penalties for 110 yards for Millville tonight. Only 4 for 25 for Lenape. The ball's at the 30-yard line of Millville. 1st and 10 for the Indians.
On that power play again, Rich.
Mims, here comes the blitz. Throws the ball, and the ball is incomplete. Second and 10. I'm surprised there wasn't a flag on that play. So Cherokee now up 31-0 in the 3rd quarter against the Braves of Williamstown. Cherokee will be the last regular season opponent, and that game will be in in Marlton for Millville. And Hamilton has a 7-6 lead over Rancocas Valley. Handoff, Rodriguez loses yards. Back to the 31-yard line. Brings up a 3rd down and 11. At the 31-yard line. You have to question yourself now, does Blackburn have the leg to hit from 30 from 48 or 49. Because if Millville holds here, Lenape will have a decision. 2 wides, far side. Mims takes the snap, straight drop back. Here comes the blitz. He's going to be hit and dropped. Loss of a yard back to the 32 for Mims. And Blackburn's going to come on. Is he going to punt or kick?
Tayshawn Newman with the tackle.
And he's going to try the field goal from 49 yards. And Brooks will be in the end zone.
Come on, get off the field. We got too many men on the field. Call timeout.
And there is the kick. It's a low end over-ender. That goes no good. And how about this? No flags.
Yeah, we probably had 10 guys. We had the replay. I bet you have 10 guys on the field. There's really 11 and one was running off.
So Millville will take over at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10. 9:11 left, third quarter. The 1st and 10 for Millville as they stop the Lenape drive, which was mostly Millville penalties. So 1st and 10, 2 wides near side. Brooks to the far side. Zamat in shotgun. They faked a handoff. No, they hand it off in the middle to Sharp. Over the 30-yard line, down near the 31-yard line. It'll be a 1st and 10 after an 11-yard gain for Sharp.
Lenape was running a stunt. Number 5 shot the gap, and Sharp adjusted and went right, and then they made a huge gain.
Hale by himself to the near side. 2 wides, far side. Sharp stays in the game. Zamat hands it off into the middle, and Lenape closed that gap up in a hurry. So a yard loss back to the 30, 2nd and 11. Second down and 11. Brooks and Hale to the near side. Hale's going to be the X to the near side. Sharp stays in at running back. 2nd down, 11 for Millville.
A little swing pass to Brooks here.
Zamat back to pass. Looks.
Brooks
has plenty of room. He's going to go over the 40 to the 42, maybe the 43-yard line. They'll mark it at the 42. That'll be a gain of 12 and a 1st down for Zamat.
See here, gets flushed out of the pocket. And Zamat's gaining some yards. It's a nice game.
1st and 10 for Millville at the 42-yard line. Hand off around the edge. Goes Sharp. Looks for a space. Tries to create one himself, and Michael Lenape takes him down for a gain of 3.
Tackled him in a positive. 80-yard with the tackle.
2nd and 7 for Millville at the 46-yard line. 7:10 left, third quarter. Hale by himself to the near side, 2 wides to the far side. Handoff again, and that's Demir White. 45, 40. Down to the 30-yard line. They're going to mark the football at the 32-yard line.
Both guards pulled on that. Great blocks.
22 yards for White.
Look, we're in hurry-up offense.
2 wides to the far side. Another 1st down for the Thunderbolts. They have 12 1st downs on the evening. White, 7 carries for 72 yards in the game for Millville. Plenty of time on the 40-second clock. There's 13 seconds on that. And now an audible under 7 seconds on the play clock. Straight drop back Zamat. Has a man toward the corner. It is Brooks, and it goes through his hands. Incomplete. So Brooks had a beat on that. He jumped just a second too early, Tony, I think.
Yeah. There's a replay here.
There's the pass. Now watch him jump. He goes up a little too soon. And a little contact there by M.J. Lincoln before the ball gets there. 2nd and 10 from the 32. They're going to throw it out to Brooks, and Brooks is going to be dropped for a loss back to the 35-yard line, a loss of 3.
Love the way our Thunderbolts pick each other up. So really good teammates.
3rd and 13 from the 35-yard line.
So McBride's out. Keyshawn Jones is in.
In Ocean City, the Eagles of Winslow score again. They lead Ocean City 26-6. Demir White's the running back. Trips to the near side for Millville. Zamat drops back, looks, being flushed out. Gets away from pressure and has his helmet knocked off. And I'll tell you what, Tony, I need to see that replay. I think the D lineman grabbed the helmet to bring it off. It wasn't just contact. We'll watch it here again. Watch 73 on the far side of your screen. He comes back to the play, and he's going to hit Zamat, and he actually grabs the helmet and rips it off.
From the back. So we're in a punt.
So Millville will punt the ball away. Low snap. There's the punt. It will hit and take a Millville roll inside the 15 down to the 12-yard line, and that's where Lenape will take over with 5:09 left in the third quarter. So Millville's offense a little disjointed. And Lenape will take over 1st and 10 at their own 12.
Well, I'm telling you, that play with Demir White when they picked up the yardage, I think we can run that play again on their defense.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line. Millville showing pressure, and now we have should be motion against Lenape.
Start. 78 offense, 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
That'll be back to the 7-yard line. It'll be a 1st and 15.
This is the furthest back in their own territory Lenape's been all night.
Another score for the Chiefs as they are beating Williamstown 34-0. Mims in shotgun, 1st and 15. Snap, straight drop back. Here comes the pressure. They just throw the ball up, and it's going nowhere. Incomplete. Nearest receiver was Kion Conyers, the safety.
Yeah, I don't see any deliberation on their passing all night. The quarterback has just thrown it up.
Brings up a 2nd down and 15 from the 7-yard line. .34 total yards in the game for the Indians. 2 wides near side for Lenape. Straight in handoff, and that's Rodriguez. Check that, that's M.J. Lincoln. And he's going to get to about the 12, maybe the 13-yard line. The biggest play of the game, it's going to be to the 17-yard line. It's going to be close. They're going to mark the ball now at the 18-yard line. Gain on the play of 11. It'll bring up 3rd and 4. Third down 4 for Lenape. LeMay to the far side, 2 wides near side. Lincoln is the running back for Lenape. And Millville's going to give him a first down jumping offside. So penalty for Millville and a first down for Lenape.
Sides, 57 of the defense. 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
So the ball's marked at the 23-yard line of Lenape, 1st and 10 for the Indians. So Millville has gift wrapped 4 of the 6 Lenape first downs for them. Mims in shotgun. Hand off to Lincoln. He's going to be surrounded. He's going to get to the near sideline and run out of bounds at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a yard. Good job by Lincoln to get out of that and salvage something.
He's fast because our defense is fast. And that kid is twice now I've seen him elude tacklers.
Gain of a yard, 2nd down 9. Two wides to the far side, 1 to the near side. 2nd down 9 for Lenape. Mims looks. He's going to be sacked. Back to the 15-yard line goes Mims. Loss on the play of 9.
Tayshawn Newman. Great addition to the team this year. There's the replay. You can see Newman came in from the right side. When Mims got flushed out to that side, so good play by Newman. And now, Rich, it's 3rd and 18.
Ball at the 15-yard line. Two wides to the near side for the Indians. Mims takes the snap, fakes, and he's going to be sacked. Tayshawn Newman again. Loss of 10 for Mims. See where they mark the ball. They're going to mark it at the 7 for a loss of 8.
He came in, I don't think anybody was even blocking him.
Newman comes in unblocked. And now we have a flag on the play. It's going to be motion. It's going to be motion against Lenape, I believe.
Offside. Defense, number 19. 5-yard penalty. Repeat, 4th down.
So it'll still be 4th down from the 12-yard line, and Lenape will punt the ball away. Teron Hale standing in midfield for the Thunderbolts. Right in that brand new logo. And now we have another flag.
Come on, guys.
$13 penalties for 125 yards against Millville.
Last week we had 1 for 10 yards.
Snap low but handled.
Oh.
And it's a shank kick. And it hits and will die at the 32 of Lenape. And that's where Millville will have it 1st and 10. So Millville has it. 13-3 lead. 3:06 left in the 3rd quarter.
Millville huddles up. Begin the drive.
So it's Marty Collins, not Shamar, right?
Yeah, it's Marty.
Marty.
I interviewed him last night. It's Shamar, but he likes to be called Marty.
He's an H-back to the far side. Sharp in motion. They hand it off. It's Collins. Can't find any room, and he's going to go nowhere. No gain on they may give him a yard, but that's it. 2nd and 10.
We got an update on the score in Ocean City. The Winslow Eagles up over Ocean City 33-6.
2nd and 10 from the 32-yard line. Sharp the tailback. Zamat's going to swing it out to him in the flat. He's got room, 25, down to the 24, maybe 3-yard line. It'll be a yard short of the first down. And do we have another flag on the play?
Holding. Offense, number 21. 10-yard penalty in the spot of the foul. 2nd down.
Reggie Holy. Here's the replay here. They're calling that hold on the downfield blocking.
So 2nd down, 18 from the 40. Zamat back to pass. Here come the blitz. He's flushed. He's got a man. It's open. Through his hands. That was Brooks, and it's incomplete. 3rd and 18.
Kayshawn Jones was open in the middle of the field. Right in center field, he was wide open.
So Millville, again, with a 3rd and very long.
Timeout.
And Millville will call a timeout. We'll take it with them. 2:17 left in the 3rd quarter. 13-3 Millville. Back after this timeout.
Our sponsors for today's game are Complete Care, Millville Chiropractic Center, Mintz Insurance, Plowman's Windows and Doors, TD Bank, Thunderbolt Club, and the Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
3rd and 18 from the 40-yard line for Millville. Zamat back to pass. Flag on the play. Zamat will take it himself. He'll get across. He'll have the first down inside the 20, down to the 15-yard line. There's a flag on the play.
It was down on the near side of the field on a receiver. 2:04 left in the 3rd quarter.
And it's going to be an illegal formation probably against Millville.
Offense, 5 men in the backfield. 5 yards from the previous spot. 3rd down.
Now that's a play. Look, I know the receivers check at the line of scrimmage. And I didn't notice if they checked this time.
Third and 23, Rich. 2:02 left.
Minute 58 as the clock runs. It's 3rd down and 22. Millville with 140 yards and penalties, and we haven't even started the 4th quarter yet. 3rd and 22. Straight drop back, Zamat. He's being pressured, looks. He's going to run to the 43-yard line. Gain in the play of 2, and it'll bring a 4th down, and Millville will punt the ball again.
We started that drive on the 30, correct? Or the 32? Thought for sure we'd score some points on this drive, being such good field position.
Lenape and Lincoln back deep for Lenape. There's the snap and the kick. It's a short end-over-ender. It will take a Lenape roll, and it's only going to be a 10-yard punt.
Joseph Zamat. With the stop there.
Hey parents, there's something you should know. If you don't teach me about money, that's okay. I'll live off your nest egg for the rest of my life.
Feel confident talking to your kids about money.
You're gonna find me a real one, right?
Before it's too late. Get ready at td.com/kidsandmoney.
And now, back to the game.
Mims in shotgun with 3 wide receivers to the far side. They're going to throw it out there, incomplete, intended for Lincoln.
49.4 seconds left in the third quarter.
From the 33-yard line, it'll be 2nd down and 10 for Lenape. Not what you call highlight reel material. Millville does have a comfortable lead, and it seems that their defense will win the day for them. But certainly, if you're Coach Ayala, all the penalties and all the yardage have thwarted a lot of drives and the mistakes. Mims takes the snap, rolls to his left, looks, throws, has a man, and the ball is incomplete. 41.8 seconds left in the third quarter.
I can't figure the Lenape offense out. They have no rhythm. As far as they started with the power, now they're going with the short passes. When they go long, Mims just throws it up there. And I just can't believe we haven't run onto one of those errant passes for an INT. There's the Millville band.
Well, we did have an interception, but we were called for a hold.
It's our award-winning Millville band, led by Director.
Millville brings pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Mark the ball at the 23-yard line. That'll be a loss of 10 for Mims.
Here's a replay. You see Zamat up to the gap, makes the tackle. Joey Zamat. He's been an asset on defense this year for the Thunderbolts.
And Blackburn back to punt for Lenape. There's the snap. There's the kick. High end over ender. Hale at the 40. Looks for room. To the 45-yard line. Breaks a tackle. Has some sideline. And now we have another penalty against Millville. 5 seconds left in the third quarter. So I don't know what the record for penalties in a high school football game is, but Millville might set it tonight.
Looks like Williamstown revisited now. They're going to call this on Brooks.
Well, they're going to discuss it.
Well,
but the only thing to discuss is it's not against Lenape.
They're looking at the spot of the foul where they're going to put it. I saw it over there. No, I saw it over there. Unbelievable. As Richie Ashburn would say, Oh, brother.
I missed that, man.
Yeah. He's saying, well, you could take the ball here, or you could take the ball here. And the Lenape coach is going, whatever you say.
If we have replay for this, cue it up until after the penalty call. Here's the referee who's finally going to tell us what's going on.
Fouls on the play, both by the receiving team. Legal block in the back, receiving team, that penalty is declined. Blindside block, receiving team, that penalty being enforced 15 yards from the spot of the foul. Millville keeps the ball first down.
Ball at the 40-yard line, 1st and 10. Here we go on the replay. So they're going to call an illegal block in the back. We'll see where that is. So far, nothing. They're going to call a clean block. They're going to call that. They're going to call that a blindside block, and the player was facing him at the 40-yard line. They're going to hand it off to Demir White. Gets over the 50 to the 49 of Lenape, an 11-yard gain.
Number 22, Demir White.
And that's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Millville 13,
That's the end of the third quarter. 3. The score, your Millville Thunderbolts 13, Lenape Indians 3.
Back with fourth quarter action after this.
That quarter was painful.
Complete Care has some big news to share with you.
We're here opening more locations and offering more services every day,
including our newest locations on Pearl Street in Bridgeton and High Street in Millville.
We're here with convenient, high-quality, and accessible healthcare services all under one roof.
We're here just a call or email away.
We're here to provide compassionate care for you and your family. We're here and we're ready when you are.
Complete Care Health Network, ready when you are.
Are you looking? It's time for sports on the Quinn Broadcasting Network. QVC brings you local sporting events, action-packed specials, and play-by-play coverage of the area sporting activities. From Pop Warner to college sports, Quinn Broadcasting covers it all.
1st and 10 for Millville at the Lenape 49. Again, handoff. White into the secondary. Across the 35 to the 34-yard line.
Number 22, Demir White.
15 more yards and a first down.
Again, some great blocking. And Demir hits the hole very quickly. Younger brother of Devontae White.
At the 34 of Lenape, 1st and 10 for the Thunderbolts. Clock's at 12, so Millville's got to hurry here, getting into their formation. Brooks to the near side, Hale far side. Marty Collins in motion. Handed off to Demir White. Cuts it back. Finds a hole inside the 25. They're going to mark the ball at the 22-yard line, I believe. We'll see where they mark it. Nope, 23-yard line. It's a gain of 11. And Demir White has a 100-yard gain.
See the replay here. They had Marty Collins from the H-back making a block. Hole was clogged, and Demir cut it left.
At the 23 of Lenape.
For a first down.
1st and 10. White, the tailback. They're going to give it to Collins going around left side, and he's got lots of room. He's going to have a touchdown. Marty Collins, touchdown from 23 yards out, and he's now 19-3.
Great block by number 56, Breon Peck. My man pots and pans, Marty Collins. He said he wanted to make a score. You can see here on the replay. Center pulls out, turns number 4. Collins does the rest, Rich.
Snap, ball down, the kick is up, and we have a flag that flies in. Could be a roughing call, which would put the ball at the 1-yard line. Millville may go for 2.
Now. Go for 2 now. Go for 2 now. No, they're not.
Personal foul, roughing the snapper. Defense number 72. Penalty is half the distance to the goal line. We will reattempt the kick.
So they will attempt a re-kick here instead of going for 2. Snap ball, kick is up, and the kick is, well, now we have a whistle.
Ball start. Offense number 45.
Yeah,
we'll reattempt the kick.
He moved before the snap.
All right, so we're going to try this again, folks.
You think 3 is going to be a charm?
Here's hoping.
1 point, never.
Snap ball down. The kick is up, and the kick is blocked. No good. 10:29 left in the game. 19-3 Millville. Back after this timeout.
Sell your house?
If you're looking to sell your house, I find buyers.
Are you looking for a house to buy?
If you're looking to buy a home, I find sellers.
Could your dream become a reality?
I can help you make your dream home a reality.
Call today at 856-392-6195.
I turn a house into a home. Your home.
Visit Carlos at www.carlosalvarez.exprealty.com.
Imagine living without.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Again, there's our Millville band.
Lorenzo Lois kicking the ball off for Millville. High end over ender, and Lincoln will let it hit. It goes into the end zone, and Lenape will have it 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Good kick by Lewis.
How much do you think the bye played into this, Rich? Because you play a tight game against St. Augustine. 1 penalty, 10 yards. Now you have how many penalties now?
17 for 160. Just a bit of a difference. First and 10 for Lenape at their own 20-yard line. 2 wides far side, Lenape to the near side. Mims takes the snap, looks, has some time. Now he's flushed out and he throws. Picked off. Picked off by Kion Conyers for the touchdown. There you go, Tony. You called it.
He's the ball hawk. You can see him sitting back on that play. Wait. And he came right back up. I liken that to Asante Samuel would let the quarterback think that the guy was open.
The play is a touchdown.
Oh,
after the play, sideline warning. Millville. That's their first. Touchdown, Millville!
There you go.
So Millville, here is the pass right here. And Conyers from 28 yards takes it in.
Good job, Kion.
And Lewis will go for 2 again. No, excuse me. Lewis will kick the extra point again.
We're not going to call a timeout, are we? For an extra point. Somebody's not in the game. Joe Zamata.
There's 23 seconds left on the play clock, so Millville's got plenty of time to reset here. They got to bring their 11th man in.
Oh, he is our long snapper.
Snap, ball down. The kick is up, and this kick is good. 10:18 left in the fourth quarter. Millville 26, Lenape 3. Back after this timeout.
For over 35 years, Doctors Beebe and Doyle have helped thousands of people find relief from all types of pain. Millville Chiropractic Center has 4 doctors on staff specializing in hands-on or light-touch, drug-free pain relief methods. The examination, x-rays, therapies, and adjustments are all performed at one location. Schedule a consultation today. Enjoy life without pain and discomfort. Millville Chiropractic Center, the area's #1 pain relief center.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
So a 28-yard interception return by Kion Conyers puts Millville up by a score of 26-3, and Lorenzo Lewis will kick it off.
We have an update. Winslow just scored again, leading Ocean City 42-6.
Millville will be there in Ocean City in 2 weeks. Lenape from the 8. Looks to get outside. Millville lost contain. So Lenape has the sideline. McBride will tackle him, but not before Lenape gets to midfield. Going to mark the ball at the Millville 48-yard line.
And again, it's very basic with your kick coverage. Is stay in your lane, and that discipline. We lack that discipline and staying in your lane.
And you can see it right there as the play unfolded. The outside man lost contain, committed inside, and gave Lenape the sideline. Cherokee up over Williamstown, and that's Rodriguez, and he gets a yard. 8 carries, 11 yards for Riley Rodriguez. And Rodriguez is a little dinged up.
Oh, he just got Jamal Wallace just came in and tried to tackle him with the one arm, and he slung his head back. He's going to fill that tomorrow. If you look at that replay.
We have an injury on the field. Millville leads 26-3 back after this timeout.
It's Plowman's for all your windows and doors.
Our only products are windows and doors.
We have windows, entry doors, and interior doors.
We have a large inventory of windows in stock.
Many are ready for your immediate pickup.
We sell direct to contractors and homeowners.
For all your window and door needs, it's Plowman.
We know windows and doors.
118 East Vine Street, 856-327-2841.
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small town focused and customer based. We know you and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a nonprofit and federally insured. Solid as a Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
And now, back to the game.
Second and 9 for Lenape, ball at the Millville 47-yard line. Mims back to pass. Out in the flat.
That's a lateral. That's a live ball.
Well, we'll have to take a look at replay here, Tony, but you looked like to be right down the line. But we'll check it out if we have replay. And they agree with you, Tony. The referees agree with you, and they put the ball at the 48-yard line. Loss of 5. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and 14. Mims back to pass. Here comes the blitz, and he's going to be taken down at the 42-yard line.
Receivers were blanketed. There was nowhere to throw.
And it'll bring up a 4th down at the 42-yard line. Here's the replay here. See, Mims has got nowhere to go.
Darian Blackowitz with the sack. So we're a little mixed up. They're going to leave Wallace in. They're taking Brooks out. They're putting Kayshawn Jones in.
There's 11 on the field, so no violation for Millville, even though they were a little discombobulated.
Oh, we actually had probably 9 and 2 running on.
Ball down at the 22-yard line with 8:48 left in the game.
Coach Aiello is going to have to work on special teams for sure. Did you play Shawnee next week, right, Rich?
That's correct, right here. So Millville will have it 1st and 10 with 8:48 left.
They got Sharp in the backfield, and they got Marty Collins at his H-back. Along with Halen Brooks.
At the 22-yard line, 1st and 10 for Millville. Zamat back to pass. Looks. He's going to be sacked.
Yeah, I think the timing of the amount of steps back and the time it takes Brooks to get loose, it's just too much time. They're playing Brooks too far back, and there's just not enough time for them to run past the defender.
2nd and 19. They got to take that. They were taking a lot of that against Toms River North. They were taking that, the comeback patterns, the 10 and 12-yard patterns, and that's what Millville has tonight, because you can see the DBs playing way off our wide receivers. Hand off into the line, and losing yardage.
Again, he's grabbing the back of the helmet again.
That was Naeem Sharp, and he did grab the back of the helmet. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 21. Third and 21. Brooks in motion. Zamat drops back, avoids the rush, looks down the field.
Kayshawn Jones
has him open. It's Hale over the 30. He'll have a 1st down to the 37-yard line. 26 yards to Hale and a 1st down.
Teron Hale's a stud, headed to Syracuse. Here's the replay. Zamat back. He avoids tacklers. Hale, as every good receiver does, comes back to his quarterback.
Yeah, that's Sharp.
My man
and is tripped up in Lenape territory at the 44-yard line. 19 yards for Sharp.
Sharp wants pay dirt.
1st and 10 for Millville. Again, Sharp at the 35. Run out of bounds near the 30. You will see where they mark it at the 32. So it's a gain of 12 for Sharp. Another 1st down.
$6:25 left in the quarter in the game.
And Millville will call
Lenape.
timeout.
First charge, timeout for the half.
Lenape calls timeout. We'll take it with them. 6:25 left in the game. 26-3 Millville. Back after this timeout.
Are you just part of the crowd?
Do you feel isolated and alone?
Do you wish someone would see your gifts?
Would you like to be seen as an individual?
A person of value.
Full of life and purpose. Part of a family that cares?
And now, back to the game.
We're back. Lenape timeout.
Okay.
And Millville has the ball 1st and 10 at the Lenape 32-yard line.
Coach Ayala.
I don't want to speak too soon, Tony, but we're actually playing clean football this series.
Yeah, we were saying it during the break. This has been a good drive.
Zamat takes the snap, looks.
He's looking left.
Is flushed out. Will throw the ball in the end zone, and the ball is incomplete.
Overthrown to Keyshawn Jones. And Jones has been open a good portion of his routes tonight.
Bring up a 2nd and 10 from the 32.
The little bubble screen on the left-hand side that he didn't go with Hale.
So it's a 26-3 game, and quite honestly, it could be a lot worse for Lenape. 2nd and 10. Sharp around left side. Has room. Gets inside the 20. They're going to mark the ball at the 18-yard line, and that's going to be a 14-yard gain.
Great block by Darian Blackowitz. He made like 2 different blocks. You can see here he pulls out, sustains this block, goes downfield, makes another block on 23. Outstanding blocking by Darian Blackowitz. Great run by Sharp.
1st and 10 from the Lenape 18-yard line. Sharp into the line, and he'll stumble forward. We'll see where they spot the ball at the 10. That's a gain of 8.
For a play that looked like it was going to be for a little to no gain, 8-yard clip, very good at Marty Collins pulling from the H-back into the hole to make a block.
2nd down and 2 for Millville at the Lenape 10-yard line.
We got an update in Hamilton. Hamilton's ahead of Rancocas Valley, 14-6.
2nd down 2 for the Thunderbolts. There's a snap into the end zone, and the ball is incomplete. Brings up a 3rd and 2.
Little fade pattern there. See if they put Jamal Wallace Jr. in. They're going to leave Sharp in.
Well, Millville's pretty much run the ball at will here, especially in the second half.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised right now if Naheem Sharp breaks one. Looking for a 1st down, but
handoff, Sharp breaks away, and Lenape's got him. And again, grabbing the helmet, Lenape came in, and they're grabbing the helmet. So we'll see where they spot the ball back to the 15, loss of 5.
We're going to go for it.
And Millville will go for it from there.
Let's see what Coach Ayala has cooked up here.
4th down and 7 from the 15.
They got Brooks by himself, one-on-one coverage here. Let's see what he does if he throws it up to Brooks.
And he does. Into the corner, and the ball falls incomplete, and Millville gives it up on downs. 4:03 left in the game. So Lenape takes it over on downs.
We got 4:03 left in the game.
At the 15-yard line, 1st and 10 for Lenape. Handoff straight ahead. And that's Dixon with the carry.
Shout out to our security crew, Security Chief Scott Parvin doing a great job, making sure everybody's having a good time, but also safe time. Great job by our security team and Scott Parvin.
2nd and 5 for Lenape. Again, they hand it off and goes nowhere.
Well, we got a flag. Now, Collins, they went away from the play where there had to be something off the play that they're calling.
After the play, personal foul, defense number 9, 15-yard penalty, 1st down Lenape.
Jaden Jones. And they made the play.
Lenape has had 7 first downs tonight, 5 by penalty.
Well, look at the cumulative yards. They've had more yards by penalty than by what they've actually gained.
At the 35, it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Indians. And a handoff. And they're going to plow it forward. They're going to give him forward progress after they had him bottled up at the 35. And they gave him a 4-yard gain.
It was a late whistle. .240 left in the game.
2nd and 6 for Lenape. Another handoff to the 42-yard line. Gain of 3. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and 3. Third down and 3 for Lenape at the 42-yard line.
Motion. Illegal procedure, number 6. Motion on number 6, going back 5 yards.
False start. Offense, number 6. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
That'll bring up a 3rd down and 8 from the 37-yard line.
So this runs counter to what they're doing. They're trying to just run the ball, and they were doing pretty well, maybe getting a 1st down now. So they're going to go through a pass now. Which they know they've been unsuccessful in doing so.
3rd down and 8. Hand off again, and no yards. That'll bring up a 4th down as the clock runs.
They're going to put their punt team out. Yep. Clock is ticking. 1:20 left in the game, Rich. So Lenape has conceded.
Lenape has -2 yards in the second half.
Yeah, our defense is stout.
There's the punt, a short, high end over ender. And it takes a big Lenape roll, and it will be down at about the 33-yard line of Millville with 55 seconds left. So Millville will run out the clock and take a 26-3 win that could have been far worse for Lenape. But Millville with a turnover early, 18 penalties for 175 yards. And those penalties came in key situations, which extended Lenape's time of possession. Lenape only has 19 yards for the game.
Yeah,
but they were able to get multiple plays and not 3 and outs because of Millville giving them first downs. They gave them 5 first downs on defense.
The high snaps in the beginning of the game and then penalties.
So Millville will take a knee. And one more for Zamat. And that'll be it for the game. So that'll be it as the clock will run out.
Really, the play clock is only 9 seconds left.
Well, they didn't reset it from the last time, so it doesn't matter. And that's the end of the ball game with the score, Millville 26, Lenape 3. We'll take a break, come back, and we'll wrap up this game after this.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
Hey parents, there's something you should know. If you don't teach me about money, that's okay. I'll live off your nest egg for the rest of my life.
Feel confident talking to your kids about money.
You're gonna find me a real one, right?
Before it's too late. Get ready at td.com/kidsandmoney.
Complete Care has some big news to share with you.
We're here opening more locations and offering more services every day,
including our newest locations on Pearl Street in Bridgeton and High Street in Millville.
We're here with convenient, high-quality, and accessible healthcare services all under one roof.
We're here just a call or email away.
We're here to provide compassionate care for you and your family.
We're here and we're ready when you are.
Complete Care Health Network, ready when you are.
Are you looking to sell your house?
If you're looking to sell your house, I find buyers.
Are you looking for a house to buy?
If you're looking to buy a home, I find sellers.
Could your dream become a reality?
I can help you make your dream home a reality.
Call today at 856-392-6195.
I turn a house into a home. Your home.
Visit Carlos at www.carlosalvarez.exprealty.com.
Imagine living without pain. For over 35 years, Doctors Beebe and Doyle have helped thousands of people find relief from all types of pain. Millville Chiropractic Center has 4 doctors on staff specializing in hands-on or light-touch, drug-free pain relief methods. The examination, x-rays, therapies, and adjustments are all performed at one location. Schedule a consultation today. Enjoy life without pain and discomfort. Millville Chiropractic Center, the area's #1 pain relief center.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
We're back. Millville runs their record on the season to 4-1 with a 26-3 victory over Lenape. Millville totally dominated this game, Tony, but the problem for Millville is they shoot themselves in the foot, mostly with penalties, but also a key turnover early in the game.
Yeah, one step forward, 2 steps back, and the only thing I could say, being an educator, always looking at the bright side, Rich, is in the end, that last drive, we saw some discipline. Defensive side of the ball, obviously we're stout, but on the offensive side, I think we're starting to click. So I'll attest it to ring rust, but also special teams too. So it's not only any type of holding penalties, but in special teams we have to improve there too. So Coach Ayala has got a lot of work for himself when he goes against Shawnee next week, because you know better than I that Tim Gushew he's going to have his team ready and waiting for us to make these types of mistakes, and they're going to capitalize, and we're going to have to play a tighter game similar to we played against St. Augustine.
Yeah, absolutely, I agree with you. Let's go to the stats. What are we going with first, Ryan? Which side of the ball are we going on? This is the Lenape game stats. They had 0 yards in the second half. They had 21 in the first half. They had 0 in the second, 21 total, and 7 penalties for 36 yards. And Millville would have had 401 yards, but Zermatt took 2 knees at the end to go under 400 to 399. Zermatt passing 12 of 18, 1 interception, 121. Teron Hale 1 for 1 passing for 45 yards. Demir White, 10 carries, 109 yards. Naeem Sharp, 13 carries for 74 yards. Collins, 2 for 23 and a touchdown. Brooks, 5 receptions for 90 and a touchdown. Hale, 4 for 69 in the game. 18 penalties for 175 yards for the Thunderbolts. And I have not computed the time of possession, but Millville held the ball for almost 30 minutes, right around the 28-minute mark during the game. And Millville had 19 first downs. Lenape had 7, but 5 of those first downs were by penalty, by Millville giving it to them. Mims was 4 of 17 passing, 1 interception for 36. And their leading rusher was Rodriguez, 8 carries for 11 yards. Mims had a horrific day. He was sacked all day, 10 carries for negative 45 yards on the day as Millville swarmed. They held a 3-0 lead. Millville shot themselves in the foot, Tony, but was able to at least get out with a 26-3 win.
Yes, it should have been worse. And but this isn't the first time we've experienced this, Rich, where we dominated, but the score, 26-3, maybe we're spoiled. I don't know.
Well, the issue here is, Tony, is that you're going to keep people in the game if you keep making mistakes. Now, no knock against Lenape. They're not Millville. Millville's more talented than Lenape, and this should not have been a game in the first half, a 13-3 game. But instead, here you are shooting yourselves in the foot, keeping that team in the game, only trying to give them some confidence, and, to possibly upset you.
Similar to Williamstown.
No question at all. So I'm supposed to thank people. I know I'm supposed to thank people. So did you send that to me, Ryan, or no? Oh, okay. I just got word in my headset that Ryan said no. Oh, okay, go ahead. Garrett Suey. Matt Narowski. Ozzie Maury. Lucia Chambers helping in the booth. The other folks were camera people. And Brendan Pierce with his great interview of Coach Ayala before the game, along with Ryan Narowski, the boss. of the broadcast. Oh, okay. So I'm old, so can you give that to me again?
Graphics by Pastor Myers.
Graphics by Pastor Myers. Thank you. Yeah, you have to go slow there, Ryan, because I'm old and I'm hard of hearing. So we thank Pastor Myers for his help as well. We thank the entire crew of QBC. Millville runs their record to 4-1 with a 26-3 win over Lenape. Lenape drops to 2-4 on the season. For the entire crew and for the superintendent, Tony Drangone, I'm Rich Van Nord saying, see you next week against Shawnee right here.
Our sponsors for today's game are Complete Care, Millville Chiropractic Center, Mintz Insurance, Plowman's Windows and Doors, TD Bank, Thunderbolt Club, and the Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union.
It's time for sports on the Quinn Broadcasting Network. QBC brings you local sporting events, action-packed specials, and play-by-play coverage of the area's sporting activities. From Pop Warner to college sports, Quinn Broadcasting covers it all. Join us now here on QBC for today's exciting event. This has been a QBC television production, in association with our partners and sponsors. QBC broadcasts on Comcast Cable Channel 22, and live streams its programming on Facebook and YouTube. All rights reserved by Quinn Media and QBC, programming that serves the South Jersey market.